Yes, I am filming in the same spot as Wednesday, which is where the sun came in super bright on my face. But I've lowered the blind today, so we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to pull up the chat. I forgot to do that before, just in case anyone pops on. I know it's a random time, but this is the only time for me to come on that works with my work. So anyway, so welcome to the video. Today we're actually talking about going low tox. I have my notes here just in case you see me looking down. So the benefits of going low tox. And I know that sounds like a really random topic for someone talking about mental and emotional well-being, but it makes a massive difference. And this is one of the things that I did that made a massive difference on my mental health. So I'm just going to go into that a little bit today. Shouldn't be longer than 5 minutes. So, but before I do that, I think I'm live everywhere now. So this is being streamed in multiple places at once, which is kind of cool. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. Why would you do that? Because if you're a Christian woman who is struggling with burnout or is struggling with being overwhelmed by their life or struggling to get out of bed in the morning and have the strength to make it through the day, let alone do the things that God's called you to do. If you are struggling in this way, I am here to help you. I really feel called by God to speak on this and to create a little online community around this. So if that is something that speaks to you, definitely subscribe to the channel. And also I've got a free online group on Facebook that I've just started a couple of days ago. It's very small, but in there I'm going to be sharing more of my journey. So God has taken me on a massive mental health journey throughout my life. If some of you I know probably are from all over, and some of you know me from when I was a child, and you know my story, and you know that I have had lots of stuff going on that I will definitely get into in future videos, that God has just transformed me, and I don't even recognize who I was even 5 years ago, let alone in childhood and all of that. So keen to share more of my story, so definitely jump into the free community on Facebook. There should be a link in the description if you want to hear more of that. Anyway, so that's why you should subscribe if you want to hear more of that. So I actually went low tox for other reasons. I was struggling, I think it was in my early 20s, I was struggling with terrible acne. And I was like researching what's going on, why is my face just blowing up? And I was like, let's try using toxin-free products. And that seemed to work. Oh my goodness, I can see the sun coming through already. I didn't lower it enough. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I had acne, and going low tox did help with that. But hang on, I'm just going to lower this blind. I didn't lower it enough. I hope it doesn't make this video super dull, but this is the best we can do. Yeah, so that kind of helped with my acne, but it also helped with a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to go into that now. So there's 3 benefits that I want to particularly emphasize for going low tox. And I say low tox because toxin free is kind of impossible with the environment that we live in. No one can be fully toxin free. Like we've got toxins everywhere, but we can be wise with the choices that we make, with the stuff that we put on our body, in our body, to just use wisdom and to go, actually, I have the choice between this product, and I'm going to choose the healthier option. And we've got so many options these days that, I don't know why anyone would choose the toxic stuff, particularly the long-term health effects. Anyway, that's a total rabbit hole. So the first benefit, I've actually got a blog post on this too, which I've linked in the description, and that can go into more detail. So the first one is a clearer mind and calmer thoughts. So Some ingredients in, say, personal care products or cleaning products have actually been linked to anxiety and depression and brain fog. So definitely do your research in that area. If that's something that you're struggling with, check the ingredients on the back of the cleaning bottle that you use, or your face cream or whatever you're using, and just look into the ingredients, because that could be contributing. The second thing is reduced stress, which kind of sounds similar to the first point, but it's a bit different because some of the ingredients affect our endocrine system, which is our hormones. So if you find that you're particularly struggling mentally and emotionally right before your period, or something to do with your monthly cycle, it could be these ingredients, and that you will see a massive impact. I did too on my cycle, just going low tox, swapping out the products that I'm using, and it just made a massive impact. I had a yeah, I'm not going to go into that, but much easier time throughout my cycle. And then the third thing is improved sleep. So yeah, toxins in products can disrupt our sleep cycles and things like that. So obviously having better sleep is going to have a massive impact on our mental and emotional well-being as well. So they're just three things. There's so much to this, but they're just three things that I think particularly are important for those of us who are struggling mentally and emotionally. That's pretty much all I had to share with you. If you want personal recommendations, I obviously have the choices that I've made in terms of the products that I use. Everyone makes different choices, but I've done a lot of research into this, and most of you know I love Young Living. I'm a massive fan of Young Living. So I use most of I'm pretty sure all of my cleaning products and personal care products are theirs. So that's what I would recommend, but do some research for yourself. If you have any questions about that, you can always ask me, and I would be more than happy to tell you more. I particularly love, do you know what's really cool? The other day, I finished my very first bottle in years and years, well, not years and years, probably 3 or 4 years. I finally made it through one bottle of washing, like washing liquid. And that lasted so long. So you might look at the price of it and be like, that's way more than what I spend, but it's concentrated, so it goes a really long way. And then they've also got like the multi-purpose cleaner, which is what I use for everything. And then if you've got like skincare needs, whatever, just let me know and I can tell you my recommendations. But obviously do your own research as well, because yeah, I'm not going to try and force you to use the stuff that I love, but more than happy to answer questions about that. That's pretty much all I had to share. So hopefully I'll see you next week. I'm going to go live probably Tuesdays and Thursdays. So every Tuesday, every Thursday, you'll see me on here. And then in my group, I'm going to do a deep dive every weekend. So just like a 15-minute video, but that's going to go deeper into some of these topics and into my story and into specifically step by step what I did to pull myself out of that deep dark hole and the things that God led me to transform my emotional and mental health, so that now I can actually serve God's kingdom, and I am making an impact for the kingdom of God, and it's the most amazing feeling ever. And I just want to help free you up as well to do the same thing. So I'll see you in the group. I'll see you here next week. And that's all for me.